Welcome back to Backyard Boot Camp. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your support. Today we're going to talk about nutrition. I say nutrition rather than diet because diet has a negative connotation sometimes that comes with it. We hear about all these fad diets that people go on when it's really the nutrition that we need to be thinking about. The first question I usually ask when someone asks me about losing weight is your pantry and refrigerator ready? And what I mean by that is, do you have any or lots of bagged foods or foods that are in a box in your pantry and in your refrigerator? Because if you do, those are not the right foods to have. Processed foods are the worst things that we can intake in our body. What I suggest you do when I say go to the grocery store and start from scratch is shop on the outside, on the perimeter of the grocery store. The fruits and vegetables, the produce section, the protein, the meat section, the dairy, and those are the best sections that you can shop in. Yes, we do have to get some things from the midsection of the grocery store, but those are the things that are the least healthy for us. Starving is not the way to go. Don't starve yourself. I usually eat every 3 hours. I eat my breakfast and then I get a snack. It might be one of my energy balls or some carrots or nuts, but it's always something that's either grown in the ground or from a tree, nothing that's processed. Intermittent fasting is something that's good. If you want to do it to get a jump start, that's where you only eat in a certain period of time. I usually don't eat after 7. And I usually start eating when I'm not working around 9:30, but I try not to eat after 7. But you can research that intermittent fasting and get a jump start on your weight loss. Also, fad diets like keto and those are things that you ask yourself, can I do this forever? If you can't do it forever, then you probably don't want to do that diet. Or do it for a length of time, a short length of time, but have a plan for when you stop that diet, because you probably will lose weight, but once you start eating the way that you used to eat, you're going to gain that weight back and the process is going to be lost. So ask yourself, can I do it forever, and what is my plan after I stop this diet? Food prep is important. I usually prep my foods on Saturday and Sunday, especially when I'm working, because if I don't have a meal ready when I get home in the afternoon, it throws me off because I want to work out. I have all these things that I have to do, and it causes us to grab and go. And when we grab and go, we usually grab and go bad things that are not healthy for us, like fast foods or things that are processed. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Your body is different than your friends. Your body is different than mine. Don't compare your progress. Look at what your scale says, look at what your measurements say, and go by that. And what I mean by measurements, measure yourself, especially when you are lifting weights, because you may see the scale go up, but when you build muscle, you become leaner, and that your body composition is a little bit different, so you'll start to see that waistline shrink or those arms shrink and your thighs shrink, because the lean muscle is being built by lifting weights. Also, it's not about the end that's really going to matter. It's those things that you do in the middle that become habits, that become the greatest things that you can do. I mean, when you think about winning a race, it's the training that you've done to get to the end that really matters. So focus on those things. Think about your goals. When you're exercising, try to increase your time. Try to get that heart rate up a little bit higher. Track your steps, reach your goals each day, because those are the things that are going to get you to where you want to be in this fitness journey. If you want my help with meal plans, you can email me at youknowyourgoals@gmail.com. I can send you some meal plans that I have, some recipes. I have them on my Facebook page. I don't mind sharing. I want you to be successful at this, because when you're successful, I'm successful. Remember, you know your goals. You're the one that is setting them, so you're the one that is going to have to put in the work in order to be successful. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. And more than that, I want you to know that you know your goals.